Blessed and wonderful evening, beautiful people. Happy fifth Sunday in our Christian season called Lent. Yes, where the focus is on raising Lazarus and Jesus as a resurrection and the life promising spiritual and physical renewal, even in the hopeless situations. It's called believers to remove stone of fear and sin to experience God's glory, including trusting in divine hope, embracing vulnerability in the suffering, and engaging in small resurrection through charity. This urges a transition from fear to faith as our celebration of Easter approaches, specifically focusing on the story of Lazarus and the surety of the resurrection. Yes, so that's our reflection for today. Welcome to another episode of Stay Inspired with Shaw. Yes, come right in, come right in. The water is always warm in here. Just come right in. You could also state where you're tuning in from on this lovely Sunday. Yes, it's always nice having you all tuned on with me. I send blessings to you and your family today also. So if you're watching live, you can drop an L in the comments. And if you're catching the replay, you can definitely drop an R. Don't be shy now, beautiful people. Yes, come right in, come right in. Yes. It's always my pleasure having each and every one of y'all tuned in with me. You know why? Because you matter and mean a lot. Yes, you do. For those who may not know me and tuning in for the very first time, I'm Charlene Lewis, the inspirational host and well-being coach, helping Christians and others who struggle with their spirituality with God to go from being challenged to being inspired, helping them grow infinitely and spiritually so that they can be fulfilled, to become the best icon version of themselves. Yes, that's what I do. Come right in. Yes, so we have Center Ridge, New York in the house. We have Trinidad. Welcome, beautiful people. Nice having you all on. Yes. Come right in. So if you're struggling to understand your God-given purpose or even your spirituality, it is my passion to inspire all of you and to share these amazing insights, helping you to develop your purposeful self, to gain more clarity with those inner thoughts you may have, identifying your strengths and overcoming those obstacles you may be facing at the moment, tapping into your inner motivation and inner desires and values. Yes, okay, beautiful people. Yes, come right in. Yes, you're all welcome. I will be sharing some insights on the topic today, the power of positive thinking and breaking free from procrastination. Yes, some of us, we procrastinate a lot. We need to know how not to do that and to go ahead with whatever our initiatives are to solve or to do whatever positively. Yes. So breaking free from this negative act called procrastination is not really about our willpower, but rather about managing emotions and cultivating a positive, proactive mindset. Yes, procrastination often stems from fear or failure. I'm sure there's many of us on here, we plan and we set out to do things, and we have a fear that it cannot possibly happen or succeed. And then you start procrastinating. Yes, letting those negative thoughts take effect and that emotional avoidance. Yes, we do. However, that's where we should all allow our mindset of anxiety and avoidance to shift to one of confidence, self-compassion, and proactive actions. Yes, we should do those things instead. Because by fostering a more positive outlook on things you want to do, you can definitely break that cycle of procrastination and replace it with a more productive momentum in your task, and probably put aside those impulse delays that you may come forth with. So if you're getting bad, you can drop a B in the comments, in the chat. So let's discuss now some tips where we can have more positive thinking to overcome procrastination. Yes. My first tip for you is to be positively actionable. So rather than waiting to feel motivated, choose to want to have positive thoughts, which helps foster your actions and your motivation. Yes. The second tip I will offer is refrain from perfectionism and focus instead on the progress, because a good enough approach reduces anxiety and causes hesitation. Yes, some of us, we like things perfect, and because we cannot get it that way, we feel that it's not good enough to start. Yes, we have a little OCD syndrome. Sometimes I do it. Yes. So thirdly, do more positive self-talk and replace those negative thoughts, like saying things like, I can't do this, and tell yourself, definitely I can. And take smaller steps approaching your task. Yes. The fourth tip I'll offer is visualize your success before it even happens. And imagine that relief of accomplishment from actually completing that task to provide your emotional reward. Yes. 5. Please have self-compassion and treat yourself with kindness, especially after procrastinating, and forgive yourself for past inactions you have initiated. Yes, if you get involved, you can drop a in the comments in the chat. 6. Just get started and commit yourself to working on that task. Start the hardest part first, and once you begin, you are likely to continue and finish. 7. Practice gratitude. This one is a good one. And at least write down 3 things daily that positively shifts your focus from challenges to possibilities and from problems into projects. Yes. 8. Celebrate your small wins with those attainable milestones and treat yourself with a nice snack or even a nice dinner. Yes, reward yourself. It encourages your brain to repeat the productive behavioral pattern. Yes, it does. 9. Understand your why and focus on the positive and meaningful reason for ensuring your task is completed. May it be for your personal growth or even long-term goals you want to achieve, rather than it being an obligation or fear. So always remember why you want to complete your task, why you should succeed in your goal. The why also helps you. 10. Use the if and then planning. Yes, to help you handle your distractions. So for instance, in the middle of your task, you may grab your phone to scroll or to answer a message. Complete that task and tell yourself you're almost finished. Then focus on being more dedicated to yourself and reduce those distractions. Yes, and get that task done. So beautiful people, I hope you got immense value from these short tips and strategies to approach your task more positively and with compassion, making it a lot easier for you to start and sustain and complete, viewing them as always opportunity for growth rather than threats to your self-esteem, or even significantly decreasing your desire to procrastinate. And remember, your mindset matters just like you do. Yes. So shifting your mental from I can to I will, okay, beautiful people, is a great help in helping you complete whatever it is you have to complete, whatever journey you're on to succeed in your goals. Okay? I also have an inspiration and spiritual quote that matches our topic today, which says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. Another is, God is a spirit, not of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. So I really hope that you had some valuable insights to go through your day's work, your day's tasks, and not to procrastinate in doing it, and to have that successful milestone completed. Yes. So I thank you again for always tuning in. If you've missed the live on this topic, you can catch me on my channel at Charlene Lewis 568, and I'm also on IG. You can follow me there, like and share. Let's stay inspired with Shaw. So have a blessed and wonderful evening. Enjoy wherever you are. I see Miss G. Thanks for logging in. I wish you and your family a happy rest of the Sunday. Mr. Andy, thanks for tuning in. I send love to you all. And again, remember, Shah loves you. Bye for now.